Hello, Taurus. This is for your March 2017 Sun, Moon, and Rising forecast for general and for love. And I am condensing these readings just a little bit because of time restraints, so here we go. If these readings do not resonate to you, or only part of them do, make sure, because these are done for thousands of people, for masses of people, so it's not focusing in on your direct energy. But if it does, it's great. But to find out more of the pieces to the puzzle, go ahead and check out your moon and rising signs. And below the video is a link that you can find out what your moon and rising signs are. Okay, so make sure you check that out. But remember that this is not focusing on your individual energy. This is on the mass general energy of what it is for Taurus, okay? So for the month of March, we have the Two of Fire. Basically what they're saying is that, you're coming into your own. Some really exciting things are going to be happening in March. And, those things that you are or have been working on, have been wanting to come to fruition, now is the time. Now is the time in March. It's going to happen. You're going to be able to move forward, whether it be in job and career, whether it be in friendship, whether it be in love and romance, whether it even be, that special project that you've been working on. It's coming to fruition. It's time to be able to take the steps forward and to make it all happen. So March being spring, new beginnings, new opportunity, new growth. It's really important, okay? So make sure that you're aware of this energy, clear any negative energy that you may have. And there's things also with the ego, and that's just confirming about the clearing of the negative energy. It's really important that you don't go based on fear. Release the fear, because if you want that to happen, you need to release the fear in order to move forward with this project, with this business venture, with maybe the signing of a contract, joining partnerships, whether it be work-related, whether it be in some sort of a hobby or group event, whether it be in love and romance, any of that, whatever it is that you've been working on and wanting to take that step, release all fear, release all anything that would be holding you back. And of course, also ego, watch your thoughts, watch how you treat others, watch your expectations as far as, the treatment of others, and keep your ego in check. It's really important to keep it balanced. And the Empress is here too, to say that if you release the ego, if you don't go based on fear, it's really important to understand that you can birth this new project. It could also be the birth of a new child, or some of you might be becoming pregnant. But the Empress is very motherly and very nurturing of a person. And we're not going to say that it's male or female, because these are generic general readings. But the Empress she encompasses and embraces all that is for nurturing, whether it be, with children, with relationships, with business. She has that touch of being able to handle multiple tasks at one time. This could be somebody who's coming into your life, very grounded, very balanced, very much of a business person, but then again, turning around and being very nurturing, seeing a project to fruition, seeing it happen, manifesting it, and multitasking at the same time, being able to keep that balance within life. And that's what they're saying that you need to do, is to make sure that if this isn't somebody who's coming into your life, then it's very possible that this could be you. Again, reinforcing, letting go of the ego, and being able to work on whatever this is, this new venture, and bringing it to fruition. You'll be able to multitask and, reassuring, or keeping in mind, I should say, that you need to stay balanced and grounded. So balance everything out within your life. Keep it balanced. Don't be one way too much and letting other things go. Okay, and then again, we have here the Two of Earth. And the Two of Earth is saying, be careful of exhaustion. Be careful of focusing too much on the materialistic needs. Again, if you want to be able to see this come to fruition, and see this manifest in the proper way, then it's really important to, stay grounded, stay balanced. Don't focus on all that materialistic stuff. Don't focus on the money part of it. Don't focus on, if it's a new relationship, one that you've wanted to start with somebody, don't focus on everything all at once. Take your time, is what they're saying. But stay grounded, stay balanced. Otherwise, there could be a loss, and we don't want that. We want that grounding. We need to stay in touch with nature. We need to understand, because see, the Empress here is all about the nature and, staying grounded and balanced, and she loves that nature. So, even though she can multitask and balance a lot of things, she utilizes nature a lot, and it could even be the sounds of nature. But they're also saying keep a playful attitude. Don't stay so stern or stuck in your ways. If things come up, you need to be able to chill. That's when the answers come to you. When you're relaxed, maybe meditate a little bit, but have the energy of the fairy. The fairies are very playful, and they like to play little tricks on people. But, keep that energy of the fairy. It's really good. So now we talk about the chakra cards, and they're talking about this, that you have a passion for something, whether it be somebody else, whether it be with a project, whether it be with volunteering, helping others. That passion is growing, and March is really going to bring that out in you. And some of this stuff, too, could be bittersweet, because you might have to let some things go, that you relinquish some things. You might have to let people go that no longer serve a highest good within your life, of your advancement of the awakening within a spiritual sense. Maybe they're just so negative, and it pulls you down, and you can't have that negativity right now. So you need to move forward. So there might be some releasing of other people or other things, maybe compromising some things that you have really enjoyed doing in the past in order to make this happen, whether it be, like I said, with a project, with a business, with a new job. It could mean that you have to travel a little bit more to get that job that you really want. Maybe you need to relocate. Maybe there's a relationship that you're in, and you want to move it to the next level, and maybe you need to leave the area. Maybe you need to leave the area because, there's a lot of commuting, and to be together because you really want this, and it's really a beautiful thing. I mean, there's different things. It could be giving up some of your curricular activities because of the project that you're working on, or this new adventure that's coming in. And when you do, release, and you understand that these compromises are for your highest good, or the releasing of this, it brings much joy into your life. And who doesn't want much, more joy in their life? Really, it's going to bring about a peace and happiness and that you've never known before. Like I said, it could be a job, it could be relocating, it could be getting that new house, getting a new vehicle, working on a side project, something that you enjoy doing, volunteering, or it could be that new relationship. Now, when we talk about singles, we talk about trust. When we talk about relationships, they're saying to have trust in other people, or trust that if you are single and you haven't been in a relationship for a while, that somebody is coming into your life, okay? So you need to remain positive and have that trust that things are going to progress. You do deserve love. And also they're talking about some of you might be communicating with somebody already that you are possibly interested in, a possible relationship, or somebody coming into your life that you feel drawn and attracted to. Then they're saying to have trust in that other person, and have trust in yourself, to have that faith and that belief that this is moving forward, because they're saying this could be the one. Okay, so if you are communicating with somebody, if you are looking for somebody, have that trust and believe, because this could be the one, even the person who might be coming into your life, okay? Doesn't mean you have to have been communicating with the person. It could be somebody totally new that this person could be the one. So have trust and faith that this is working out, and stay positive. Continue on with your life, and try not to focus too much. Let things unfold and happen in divine timing. But also, excuse me, continue to free yourself of your own thoughts, of your own despair, of your past, of things that have happened to you in the past, people that have hurt you in the past. And it comes back with the bittersweet moment of being able to release those people and those events within your life that happened, that you harbor within your mind and harbor within your chakras, that are preventing you or blocking you from moving forward to experience this true love that you really do want. And in order for it to unfold and to happen sooner than later, okay, then you need to be able to release that stuff. So continue working on that. You know, this unicorn can easily knock down this fence and all that. And this is the mind, being trapped in the mind, thinking too much, you know, romanticizing the past in some ways, or even just hanging on to the past and saying, you know, I've been hurt. You know, is it going to happen again? Am I going to let it happen again? You know, what if they're not who they say they are or who they seem to be? You know, get rid of that crap and like move forward, you know, have the trust, have that leap, take that leap of faith. If you are talking to somebody or you're interested in somebody, to go ahead and make that bold move, because when we stay in our heads too much, or we think too much about these things that have happened in the past, and what happens is that we make it worse within us, and that adds to our fear. So get rid of it and let things, you know, have a good time, enjoy life, enjoy your friendships, and, you know, and take that first move. Take that first step, you know, of the Fool, of jumping into the unknown with this new relationship, because not all relationships are the same. And when you harbor all that stuff, then you are basically judging any of your other relationships that you might get into on that 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 relationships of the past, that you have these blockages and stuff, and that's really not fair to the other person. So release all that stuff, keep working on it. And there's going to be an attraction, and the attraction doesn't have to be physical attraction. It could be intellectual attraction. It could be having, you know, so many things in common and just feeling really comfortable and talking with the person. The communication, things feel so smooth. They're moving forward. And it could be that physical sexual attraction too, but attraction isn't just, you know, physical, especially if you have advanced and connect with people more with the mind and the soul than you do with the physical appearance or that physical attraction. When you connect with somebody spiritually, with the mind, with the soul, with the communication that happens between the two of you, and the laughter and the really good time, you have that soul connection, having them be absolutely attractive physically is not in the forefront of your mind, because they're feeding your soul. They're completing that. They're making your soul happy. They're making you internally happy. So it doesn't mean that physical attraction isn't there. It doesn't mean that there won't be any intimacy in the physical department at all. It's just saying that this could be the one, and when you have that attraction, that it goes deeper than the physical. Okay? So if you would like a reading and something just geared directly towards you with a little bit more detail, go ahead and check out my website, www.angelic-comfort.com. Remember, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. It might not resonate to all of you. Parts of it might. Check out your Moon and Rising signs. Again, the link is at the bottom. Know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm so grateful that you watch these videos and leave your comments, and that you look forward to them. But in the meantime, until we meet again, know that I love you. Namaste.